Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a special guest coming with his 1969 C10. He'll be here shortly and we're going to get to talk to Chris Wilson today. Very, very nice truck that he has. I'm really privileged for him to come on the channel and sit down and talk with us today. So he will be here shortly and I'll show you what he's got. I'm good. Nice to meet you.
I think we met over at the car park one time.
Did we?
I think so.
I have no idea.
I've seen so many people over there.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, I'm Julie. Nice to meet
Todd.
you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. We probably did meet somewhere.
Somewhere along the way, I'm pretty sure we have.
Yeah. Well, being about the same age and
Yeah.
kind of the same general
Into
area.
the same stuff.
Yeah, the same stuff. So, kind of what got you started in trucks and that sort of thing?
And a buddy of mine years ago, Kyle Brown, he's always been to trucks. He had old Impala, and then he had a, well, it's OBS now, but it was a GMC extended cab, and he had it on air ride, and I actually built a little Toyota.
Okay.
Toyota had a built 22R motor in it, air ride. It was doored, suicide doors, and then I ended up selling it to a buddy of mine. I think the last I heard that thing was in New York, but that's kind of how I got into mini trucks. Yeah, I got into mini trucks.
Yeah, I kind of got into classic cars. Well, I got a '68 Camaro, and I bought it when I was like 15.
Yeah.
And you know, me and my dad, it was father-son deal, and we was gonna get it running, but it's still sitting in the same spot. But yeah, I had a good friend of mine that was he had a lower, it was just static drop Nissan hardbody.
Yeah.
So I rode around in it all the time, and then another buddy of mine had a static drop extra cab OBS.
Yeah.
So we rode that thing everywhere in high school, you know. But so how did you get this truck?
I actually bought it. I found it on Craigslist, and I've had it for probably 12 years, 10 or 12 years. I found it on Craigslist in Sophia.
Oh.
And it's sitting in a guy's backyard, but it had a old set of 15 by 10 wheels on it and heated coils.
Oh. So it run and drove when you first bought it?
Yeah, it run and drove. So I bought it from him.
Real well.
No, it didn't ride good at all.
And then when did you decide to do this to it?
I started out just going to, simple lower job, four or six lowering jobs. So I put lowering kit on it and a set of 20-inch, 20 by 8.5, 20 by 10 Eagle wheels on it. And then probably about 5 years ago, well, maybe longer than that, 6 years ago, I got in touch with Boris at Street Machinery.
Okay.
And he ordered me a chassis and powder coated it, and they plumbed everything. So he went ahead, I got him to get the motor, transmission, the gears. He done all the brakes on it, and when I ordered my wheels through Scott he's with Rev B now. He was at GSI then.
Yeah.
So he ordered my wheels for me, and me and a buddy of mine rode to Ohio to Roadster Shop and picked the chassis up, picked the roller up.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, he seems to be the man when it comes to Roadster Shop chassis. He sells a ton of those things.
A whole lot.
So, New Creations, they're the one that kind of put it together?
They put everything together for me. I dropped the truck off, and within a few hours, they had the old chassis out from under it.
Oh, wow.
He sent me some pictures, and I was like, holy crap, they've been tore that thing apart. And he said, well, we don't mess around, but they had it for, a few months, and we kind of went through things that they were going to do, and I kept telling them I had a budget.
Yeah.
So stayed within budget, and this is where we got to.
Yeah.
And I've kept it here, for a couple of years now.
Now, when you bought the chassis, did you get the engine and transmission from Boris too?
Yeah. Yep.
So
he got
it was already sitting in the chassis. Yep.
Everything was ready to go. It was a rolling chassis with everything on it. It was a LS3 crate motor, 495 horse crate motor.
Right.
And a Gear Star 4L65.
So it was good to go.
Yeah.
And what about body work? Did you have to do any body work to it, or?
Yeah, they took the cab off, and I knew I was going to smooth the firewall out, and I used the Heart Fab filler panels. Jason and them, of course, done all that.
Right.
And you know, and like every other little C10 you get into, and they found some rot, so it was cab corners and rockers and replacing the floor pan. But I mean, overall, it wasn't in bad shape.
Right.
Didn't do anything with the bed. The hood is a new hood, and they smoothed the bottom of the hood and welded everything under the bottom of the hood, so it's all slicked up.
Yeah. And did they paint it also?
They did. It was a shade of blue, but I didn't really like the color it was.
Right.
So we went with this. You know, it's kind of a flat, just something to make it all uniform for now.
Yeah. I like it. I like the flat.
A lot of people love the satin. I've always grew up, man, I always liked gloss, but.
Well, I like both, and I think there's a following for both, really.
Under the hood is finished out. It's all gloss.
Is it?
Yeah.
Pop the hood. Let's take a look at that. Do you want some water?
I got some.
You good? Do you want some water?
Yeah, I'll take them.
So the engine, it was just a LS3 crate?
Yeah, just a crate motor.
Brand new crate
Yep.
motor. No cam, no nothing in it?
It's called the hot cam version.
Right.
So it's my understanding, it's the 430 horse motor,
Right.
the regular entry level,
Right.
with the cam in it. A
Okay.
little more lift, a little more duration. It's rated at 495 horsepower.
And the you got a throttle body injection
Yeah,
on it?
it's throttle body.
And it come when you bought the engine, all that was already on it
It
too?
had the plastic intake on it, and I changed all that out.
Okay. I love when they dress them up to look like small
Oh,
blocks.
yeah.
Yeah, that just looks good. And sunroof.
Yeah,
So this truck had a sunroof
it had a
in it when you
sunroof in
bought
it when I bought it.
Is that just
It's a pop-up. The one thing I hated about it.
Hey, it is what it is, you know.
That's another plan for on down the road to get rid of that hole. It's pretty much the run-of-the-mill C10, you know, the Heart Fab inners, or shoot, I can't even think of the name of the seat in it.
Is it a TMI or
No.
Snowden?
Snowden, yeah.
Snowden? Yeah.
Snowden seat. I did it column. Of course,
Got the Budnick steering wheel to
yeah,
match
Budnick steering wheel.
the wheels. Is them low car pedals or?
They are low car pedals.
It's clean, man. Looks really good.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
Jason
you
and
can
them.
smell the leather.
Yeah, Jason and them guys do great work.
Oh yeah, everything they do is like top notch. I mean, you can tell by the quality of trucks they turn out.
Yeah.
But yeah, is anything else you want to talk about, mention?
No, like I said, I especially think, you know, Boris at Street Machinery. Of course, Jason, his guys at New Creations.
Right.
Everybody's helped along the way. All my friends and family. Especially that one sitting over there.
Yeah.
She's had
We
my,
can't do it without them.
No, she's had my back through everything, so.
Yeah. I know my wife, she tolerates it.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, she did ride down to the beach. Well, it was a beach trip
Yeah.
included. Although we never stepped foot on the beach, but we went to C10's after dark.
Yeah.
But you know, If it wasn't for that, she probably wouldn't have went.
Yeah, Jason was trying to get me to come down there for that, but I've been so covered up at work I couldn't get away.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good turnout.
Yeah, it looked.
We had a good time.
The videos I saw online looked
Yeah.
like your video.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
man.
job kind of conflicts with old cars and trucks. I work for the Toyota battery plant.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that place is getting cranked up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're wide open.
Yeah. Yeah, I work. My schedule's Tuesday through Saturday, so
Oh,
I'm off on
shoot.
Sunday, Monday.
Okay.
So that.
Yeah. Kind of throws a wrench in things,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll sneak away for the fall revival. I just tell them, look, that day I'm not going to be
Yeah.
here. This year I did go to C10 Resurrection.
Yeah, I hate I missed it this year.
I think
I went last year.
yeah, well, that's where I first saw this truck.
Okay.
I was at work that day, and my brother-in-law's truck was down. He's got a blue and silver square body.
Okay.
And his truck was down, and he was like, man, I guess I'll just drive my daily down there. And I was like, well, I'm not going to get to go because of work. I said, come over here and get my OBS and just take it. So he came over, and dude, that was a hard pill to swallow when I seen him going across that way, and I was headed towards work.
I bet it was.
And so I'm at work, kind of bummed out,
Make
and
you
I'm
sick
like,
in the pit of your stomach.
yeah. So I'm at work, you know, just it is what it is.
Yeah.
And you pulled in and turned around in the parking lot at my work.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did
And I
not
was
know.
like, I was looking out the window. I even took a picture of your
Oh,
truck.
shit.
And I was like,
That's cool.
why is he in Thomasville?
Yeah.
He should be in Lexington. But I've still got that picture on my phone, and that's when
cool.
I first
Yeah.
seen your truck. And then I seen you down at Fall Revival.
Yeah.
Or I seen your truck.
That's
But,
one I try to get to. It's so close to home, and the revival's turned into something huge. It's massive.
It is.
Those guys have really done a great job with that.
Yeah, the amount of money they raised for charity.
Oh, it's awesome.
And
awesome.
I bet this year, it
Oh,
wouldn't surprise me if they didn't tip $100,000.
It wouldn't me either. Yeah, Lou and those guys have really they've done a great job.
They have.
Him and Benny, and
It's that's one show I will not miss
no.
unless
Shoot,
something's
no.
bad wrong.
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed the Resurrection. It's a lot smaller.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
was. This year they had it over at the fairgrounds,
Yeah.
so it was a little more spread out. Which I didn't get to go last year.
Yeah.
But I think they had a little better venue
Yeah.
this year than last. So. Well, yeah, we skipped right over the wheels. So those are Budnick wheels, correct?
Yeah, they're Budnick gassers, brushed and cleared centers, and polished hoops.
lips.
They're 20 by 10s in the back and 20 by 8.5 in the front. And at some point I'm probably gonna go to a 12 in the rear.
Are you?
I would like to.
Yeah, you probably got plenty of room.
Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna redo the bed, and I'll probably do the raised floor and
Raised
everything.
floor,
That
yeah.
bed, that's a factory bed, but Jason said it had a lot of rust in it, so we didn't really mess with it too much.
Right.
When he first got it finished, that was open. The tires were open in the back, and it was slinging gravel. And he said, "I'm afraid it's going to bust the back window out." So
Yeah, that makes
they made those tubs put in the back, and they've worked out really well.
Yeah, that keeps the back of the truck cleaner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
that's-
people like them open like that, and I mean, it don't bother me.
Yeah. Yeah. I know there was something else. So, what's your next stage to this truck? Are you leaving it alone, or are you
For
wanting to
now-
change anything?
For now, me and her are getting there to renovate a house.
Ah,
So
that's
this
gonna be
is this is back burner for a little while. You know, I'll probably try to go to some shows, but other than that, I'm probably just gonna leave it alone for a little while.
well, I mean, it looks great the way it is.
Yeah,
I
a
wouldn't-
lot of people, man, I don't know how many people I've had tell me don't paint it, don't make it shiny. They love the flat. So
I do. I honestly do. Because it in the sea of C10s, it does stand out
a little bit
because it's
different.
not
Yeah,
shiny paint
Yeah.
or patina.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
usually most of these trucks are one or the other, and you don't see
They
one
are.
flat. And I love the flat blue instead of the flat black.
Yeah.
I mean, in flat black,
Blue was my favorite color, so I mean, if this thing was going to be any color, it was going to be blue.
Yeah.